Hello, everybody. Wanted to take the opportunity to introduce myself. Thomas West here. I am the new HIMSS Virginia Chapter president for this upcoming year. Previously I served as our membership chair, and then I served as our communications chair. And excited for this next kind of step in my journey on the Virginia HIMSS board. So many great individuals before me have been so pivotal to building this great chapter, and I'm just excited to come in and really focus on things like excitement, fun. I'm really excited just to build upon all of the different things that have been done in the past and continue to create a great environment. And I think so much of what has set Virginia HIMSS apart in the past is we're an incredibly fun chapter. We have a lot of energy, we provide a lot of excitement, and just excited to continue to build upon that culture that the team has built before me. So what is Virginia HIMSS about, right? Virginia HIMSS is about creating great learning opportunities. It's about creating great educational summits. It's about creating amazing networking events. And really, I think the flagship of what we do is all the great events that we host throughout the Virginia community. And so I wanted to take a second, as I'm kind of announcing my presidency, to really give a highlight of what are some of the things that are upcoming, and looking forward to seeing so many of the members that we have at these upcoming events. First and foremost, we are really sticking with the theme that I mentioned of fun and excitement by hosting a networking event on September 5th in Richmond. It's going to be a meetup and mixer at, I believe, the Art Museum in Richmond. So just really great, simple event, great opportunity for you to come and meet like-minded individuals within the chapter to network and have a good time in a couple of weeks here. So next up is our biggest event of the year. It's our fall conference. We're kicking that off on October 14th with our annual golf tournament, and then we'll follow it up with a great 2 days of content. If you'd like more information on that, you can look down in the comments below, or you can also check it out on our website, and I hope to see all of you there. The theme of this year's conference is Humanizing Healthcare IT, where tech meets touch. Stay tuned for several announcements that are coming soon about some of the great speakers that we'll have at this event. Looking ahead to later this year into 2025, we have a lot of really exciting events that are in the works that we're planning. Keep a lookout for all the announcements that we share via email, LinkedIn, and some of our other platforms. But to give you a quick highlight, everyone's probably very familiar with our special interest groups. We have one focused on the digital consumer experience. We have another one focused on data analytics, and we do also have the security SIG. New to this year is we are introducing a fourth SIG, which is going to be focused on a very hot topic, something that's very popular for everyone in healthcare, is AI in healthcare, and we're very excited to be bringing that to the state of Virginia chapter. So obviously, as the president of Virginia HIMSS, I get the opportunity to be the one that gets to talk about all the great events we're having. I get to be the one who's the face on this video. But none of this happens without the incredible team that's around me and my fellow board members. We have a really great group of individuals, a good mix of individuals that have been on the board for a couple of years. So we have a lot of experience in terms of how do you run a successful board and how do you run a successful event. But we've also introduced several new members to the board, including Ian Mack, our communication chair, Kyle Wiggins, our new membership chair. We have Aaron Trost, who's going to be our security SIG chair. And then last but certainly not least, someone that I think a lot of you know, we have Trip Humphreys, who's going to be serving as our new AI SIG chair. So just take a moment when you're at one of the upcoming events, go talk with these individuals and certainly share some of your ideas for how we can continue to build a great chapter. Thank you, everybody. Again, just incredibly excited for the opportunity to be the president this year, and I look forward to seeing so many of you at our upcoming events. Thanks all.